So going with the first question from LEETCODE, we have to find the longest substring without repeating characters. The question says that we are given a string S and we have to find the longest substring without duplicate characters. Now we have to first understand the example. The example says that S is equal to ABC, ABC, BB and the output is 3. The answer is ABC with a length of 3. So what it wants to say is that S is equal to ABC, ABC, BB and we have to find the longest substring with empty window. So first if we see, then we can rank ABC, ABC, BB with pointers starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Continuing, as A repeats on index number 3, we can move pointers one step before, which is 0 will be before A, then A will be on the pointer 1, B will be on the pointer 2 and C will be on the pointer 3 and so on. So the maximum length, which is BCA, remains 3. Now B repeats at index 4. Removing B, moving it to left to 2 positions. Now the A comes at 2, B comes at 3, C comes at 4, A comes at 5 and B comes at 6. So as the B repeats itself at 6th index, we get 4, 5, 6 pointers, like meaning C, A, B. Now C repeats at index 5 and so on and so forth. We can see that the output is 3. So now let's start working on the solution in C++. Okay, so now we shall see the solution. So starting with class solution, we have defined a class named solution. Then comes public int length of longest substring string S. So string S, it like defines taking S as input function. S means string and returns an integer, which is length of the longest substring, which I have mentioned here. Then I have written unordered set character seal. So unordered set what it basically does is it's like a set to store unique characters in the current substring. We are using it to find as it takes O1 complexity. O1 constant is like a time complexity, and similarly there are O log and On, which are logarithmic time and linear time also. We use like unordered set also because we can insert or delete easily, which takes place in constant time complexity O1. So the next function which comes is int left is equal to 0, max length is equal to 0. So what does it mean is int left is equal to 0. So here left pointer of window which will move forward when we detect a repeated character. What does max length is equal to 0 will do is that it stores the length of the longest substring found so far. Now in the next code, we are starting to traverse the string. So this code, what it does is it iterates through each character in this string using right pointer, and it like basically expands the window by adding a new character, which we had discussed. So coming to the loop, now we have come to the for and while loop. Okay, so for this loop I have explained like we have start traversing while. So while will do is scene find s right. Okay, so it checks if s or string right exists in the scene set s, which we have here abc abc bb, which is given in the question. Okay, so if it if it does exist, it means that we have a duplicate characters, and we need to move left pointer forward to remove duplicates, like I had explained in the example. We were moving the pointers. Now the next code which comes is scene.erase s left. So it basically removes the leftmost character. So what it does is it removes the s left from set, so that we can include the s right. Then left plus plus, so it moves the left pointer, move one boundary one step forward. This keeps shrinking the window until duplicate is removed. Now scene.insert s right, so it adds the s right to the set, and now we have valid substring with all unique characters. Now we will update the max length. So max length is equal to max right minus left plus 1. So it will give the length of the current substring, and completely if we jointly if we see it, then it updates the maximum length if new substring is longer. Then return it will return maximum length of the longest substring without moving the without repeating the character. So that's the solution for this problem.